I'm Sam here at Rick Jones Pianos with an old friend of ours, I suppose. This is a piano, it's called a May Berlin. It was designed by Schimmel of Brunswick, Germany, and manufactured in a factory in China. And the story behind the May name is that May was originally a piano manufacturer in the late 1800s, early 20th century, I believe, in Berlin, Germany. They were acquired, I believe, by Schimmel at that time, which was based in Leipzig. They eventually moved to the western part of Germany at a time when there was a bewildering variety of piano manufacturers in the developed world, with every city having several. And Schimmel was one of the bigger ones that was sort of acquiring other manufacturers, including May at the time. The name fell into disuse, but as the 20th century progressed, and as many manufacturers of premium pianos sought to expand their buying audience, they, like many other manufacturers, released less expensive lines of pianos manufactured in other countries than their home country, in this case Germany. They manufactured a line called Focal, made in Poland, which was also a very good quality piano, in Legnica, I believe. And then this was the least expensive line, manufactured in China. And it's comparable, you might say, to the Essex piano manufactured, rather designed by Steinway and manufactured in China. And I know there's probably several other brands that are parallel to this. It's meant to be sort of the entry into the world of Schimmel grand pianos. This being a baby grand, 162 centimeters long, 5'4". And we used to sell these new. And that's how this piano was originally purchased. We sold it in 2008 to someone, and they took advantage of their lifetime trade-up guarantee. Now, we always ask that people please maintain their pianos, regular tuning twice a year by a professional technician, and proper and stable, moderate humidity control. That's crucial for keeping any piano in good condition. If you do that, you can return to us at any time you wish in the future and trade the piano in, this piano or any other piano in our inventory, for precisely the instrument sales price. All you have to do is pay the difference in price between the first piano and the second piano, and then any tax or shipping if it pertains. And that's what these people did. They took good care of this. Really a beautiful piece of furniture, polished ebony here, with a really sweet, warm, mellow sound. And I'm not aware of what they purchased, but it would have been a more expensive piano in their inventory, presumably larger, and you can take advantage of that too if you wish in the future. Now, as I mentioned, the sweet sound, Schimmel, in my opinion, is known for any of the pianos it manufactures or designs for a very sweet, sort of sparkly sound, especially in the melody range. So this piano has it. A little bit mellower, in my opinion, than the average Schimmel was. The Schimmels made in Germany, in my opinion, tended to be a little bright sounding. This one, not as bright, and it's, in my opinion, consistent with the other May Berlin pianos that I remember. This is a baby grand. It was more suitable for a small room, which is, it's the right size for a small room, and manufacturers typically make their pianos sound more suitable for a small room. You don't want a super bright sounding, bold sounding baby grand piano that will overwhelm a small room. Usually you want it to be a little bit softer, so it's just the right amount of sound for a small room, and that's what this piano is. Accordingly, the larger Schimmels had a brighter sound to fill a larger room. And this piano, we've regulated the action, plays very smoothly and responsively, and I would rate it a 4 on a scale from 1 to 10 for the tone, from mellow to bright. It's on the mellow side. It's still clear when you need it to sound clear. I think that especially the strength of it is just that really warm, but really nice sparkly sound in the melody range. I didn't play so much of the bass, but from the little I played of it, it did sound quite powerful for being such a small grand piano. That is very impressive. In my opinion, German pianos and pianos designed by German companies were and still are well known for the very powerful and bold bass. And I think it shows in this piano. Very deep sounding. The touch, I think, is neutral. It's really not too hard, not too easy. There's an average amount of resistance in these keys. So I'll rate it a 5 on a scale from 1 to 10, from light to firm. And I like to recommend a neutral touch to people, especially who are new to piano. Maybe this is your first entrance into the world of baby grand pianos. If you get used to a touch, in my opinion, that's too hard or too easy, it may be difficult to adjust to a different piano later on, such as you might have to play at a school. So being right in the middle, like this piano is, in my opinion, a really good place to start. And it's very smooth and responsive too, so you'll be able to learn as a student quite well, I think, on this piano for many years. And there's a touch of more premium quality for a smaller piano. This does have a functional sostenuto pedal for the middle pedal. To use it, you would press down notes on the keyboard first, and then while pressing them down, use your left foot normally to depress the middle pedal. None of the other dampers will be engaged except for the ones you already played, and it's like having a third hand holding down notes on the keyboard for you. Historically, relatively inexpensive baby grands did not have that feature. They had a more inexpensive thing called a bass sustain, especially in 20th century American pianos. But we find it more often in recently made baby grand pianos that they have a fully functional sostenuto pedal. Not all of them, but this one has it. So definitely stop by, try it out for yourself. You're welcome to play this along with anything else in their inventory. But if you can't make it, you can always give us a phone call or send us an email with any questions.